All right, guys, we're going to work on circles today. Really, the algebraic view of circles, not so much what you did in geometry with all the stuff, but mainly the algebraic view. So here we go. Standard form of a circle, an equation of a circle is going to look like this, exactly like this. X minus h squared plus 1 minus k squared equals r squared, where the center is hk. It's the opposite of what's inside there. And the radius is right there, so that's really r squared. So you have to take the square root of the number over here to find the radius. So once more, if it's written like this, which is going to be most of the time today, your center is the opposite of what's inside each parentheses, squared, and your radius is over here. But remember, that's the radius squared, not the true radius. Let's look at 2 or 3 examples here. It says found an equation of a circle having radius 5 and center 3, negative 7. So it gives you everything you need. What you're going to need today to write your equation is the center and radius. That's all you're going to need. So the center is 3, negative 7. Remember what we just talked about. The opposite of the center, anytime you have something in parentheses, it's always the opposite. So I'm going to put in the x minus 3 squared in a parentheses. Same thing with the y, but I'm going to put a plus 7 because it's opposite. I set that parentheses. The radius is 5, so on the right side of the equation, I put 5 squared. Everybody knows 5 squared is 25. There it is. That's all you have to do. Really no work there because they told you everything you needed. Okay, this one doesn't give you everything you need. It does tell you the center. And then it says it passes through 2, 5. I'm going to say something right here. I'm going to say this 100 times tomorrow, at least, probably so. Pick it up quickly. If a circle passes through that point or any other point, that means that point works in the equation. It solves the equation. It works because it works. I'm going to say because it works. So I'm going to put the center in, x minus 4 squared. Wow, sorry about that. Plus y minus 6 squared. Again, I did minus because you always put the opposite inside your parentheses. And that's going to equal r squared. Right now, to figure out what r squared is, that's really all I care about is r squared. They didn't ask me what the radius was, just want the equation. I'm going to plug that point in because it works. It's on the circle, which means it works. So I'm going to put the 2 in for the x, right there. I'm going to put the 5 in for the y, right there. And whatever that equals is going to be r squared. Okay, 2 minus 4 is negative 2, squared is positive 4. 5 minus 6 is negative 1, squared, which is 1. That's r squared, which means r squared is 5. Now, that's not the answer. That's what r squared is, which is what you need. But the directions clearly said find the equation. So my equation is putting my center and my radius together. So my answer is going to look like this. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 5. Not 25, but 5, because that's what r squared is, and r squared is what goes there. Okay, so don't square it again. You're good there. All right, one more slide. Now they're going to have you kind of go backwards a little bit. They're going to say graph this circle. So they're going to give you an equation of the circle. It's already in standard form. You're good to go. And graph that. So first thing I noticed is the center is opposite of what's inside. The center is negative 2, 4. So I'm going to go to negative 2, 4 on my graph. That's going to be my center. So negative 2, 4. Let me see here. Do that up. There we go. Negative 2, 4 is right here. Sorry about that. There we go. And the radius is not 9, but the radius is 3. Remember, that's r squared, so the radius is 3. So I'm going to start at the center there. I'm going to go 3. This is how I do it. You should just draw it. It's a little easier. Go down 3, right 3, up 3, left 3, and just connect the dots. La, la, la. And try to make the best circle you can. That's great for me. I'm going to have to frame that one. That's about the best as I can draw a circle. It's really good. But anyway, that's all you got to do to graph it. And that's all we're doing tomorrow. Kind of, hopefully, not a bad day at all. Just there was too much to put all this in one section, so I thought we would split it up, have a pretty big day and then a little bit shorter day. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit shorter, just circles. I'll see you then. I'll work on it. See you then.